Okay, that should work. Sweet. Spent like 10 minutes trying to find a setting for YouTube Kids or something. So many random settings. Okay, luckily I didn't miss anything, so I'm gonna be waiting until 10:30 regardless. As per what Dave said. I actually did make a new set of rules over the weekend. Yes, I do have another trade plan that I have open on my other monitor. The main thing I added to it was having a narrative and a clean sweep before entering. Dave actually did do a top down this morning at 8:30. The only trade I think I would have took this morning, if I'm being honest, would have been a sweep below this zone here, and then we tapped into this fractal that we've been getting multiple mitigations out of. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry to unsubscribe from Top Step. I hate those streams. Those damn fire drills. Okay. Trying to see what everyone else is up to. Nutty Bar's stream says 30,000 in payouts. When on earth did he get 30k in payouts? Fair play. I don't ever see him have red days. But like, fair play for keep going. This sweep was really nice as well, with like the buy stop here. 1-to-1 would have literally filled in what, like 2 minutes, or maybe a bit more than 2 minutes. Oh yeah, got a bit of consolidation, but literally practical zero drawdown in out. But trading before 10:30 does normally cook me. I also kind of like sitting on the sidelines and watching the 9:30 open. For the rest of this week, I am trading my trade of 8, 50k PA still. What's the date? You can. I think it's up to the 10th, right? One sec. The 5th to the 10th, you can request a withdrawal. The 1st to the 5th. Oh, okay. So no rush at all. 15th to the 20th. So hopefully by the end of the week this is ready for the payout, and then I'm going to move over to I have a couple of 25k Elite Trader funded accounts. And what Patrick ends up to. I think I saw a video on my YouTube homepage saying he blew a lot of his Apex accounts because he actually was stacking them somehow. 1, 2, 3. I think he blew up 10 down. I remember seeing some on Twitter though, and he was actually really stacking them up. That Bitcoin's still really bullish, despite what. So the main thing from the top down was on like a shorter term time frame was break out from here in and then coming back out into the zone, potentially up into here. But then we did just sweep that low, tap into the fractal and back up. Go typical 10 o'clock consolidating range. I feel like a lot of the source in DTFX is like knowing when something's going to happen to stay out. If you know it's going to consolidate, you're not going to be taking trades out of the range. I haven't heard anything from ICT in like a whole month now. I wonder how he's doing in Robbins. Uh, is a solar eclipse today? I would honestly love ICT to actually showing all these people on the leaderboards. Does not look like it though. We're just slowly climbing up. It's gonna be coming into my 5th month now with Dave's mentorship. By far the best thing I've found in trading. Which up until September, end of September, start of November, October, sorry, I was still trading ICT. I look at Notbar's chart and he has the exact same trend line I have to run on. I only have this to look for like a potential breakout to run a low or trend line liquidity. Oh, he's trading the bounce. He's long from here. He's stop loss, like the risk to reward is ridiculous. He got filled half of his position. Oh, I wish I could show over screen like the stop. What does it say? Stop loss is at his stop loss is set at 37 handles right now, and his take profit is around 13. I'm curious at what point he would. Okay, to fair, he did close. I was gonna say I was curious at what point he would just manually close it, or if he. It's green on the day. No, he should have carried onto his long. I'm gonna keep no stream open. Like when he gets into a trade, I should be staying out. My main goal now is to only be taking 2 winning trades or 2 losing trades, and I'm done for the day. Looking for the move rather than the dollar, because power replicano is crazy. But it was like the start of last month, I was trading with 10 accounts linked together, and it just made me realize how powerful like copy trading can be. Like even like a $50 target is like $500 just on 10 accounts, which is quite crazy. You could get $50 in like 2 seconds. Oh wow, I didn't realize how these 1 minute candles like 15 handles or more. To stay with my risk management rules, I'll probably have to trade some micros instead of a full mini. It's because like it's like a buy stop here. It's gonna be 18 handles. It's gonna be like $350 L just on 1 mini, which is way too much. I'm excited for Stoic's buy stop video and sell stop entry. I also missed Dave's NFP stream last week 'cause I was away, so I'm probably gonna watch that later on. Four minutes till we are permitted to place a trade. This climb has been crazy. There's been no like real sweeps other than probably this. But there just hasn't been many sweeps really. It's been like a steady climb out. Which I'm feeling like could be the accumulation before we get a manipulation. So anticipating higher, but it doesn't matter what it actually does. This fractal has been I hate Romeo's what do you see posts. They're so jarring. I'm almost like slightly convinced that like he has no idea what's going on, so he just puts what do you see to get trade ideas. Okay, 1 minute till 10:30. Patrick is in a long from 130. From here, he's in a long right at the top of the range. You almost couldn't time it so it's any better at the top of the range. See if he gets cooked. He's already stopped to break even. Damn, fair enough. There's just no world that I can long at the top of the range and just get that type of momentum, just keep going. There's probably the odd time like that where it works for him, but overall he's getting cooked. Patrick Whelan got to be the definition of toilet paper people. Okay. Take this off now. We did. Damn. The bottom running the top most likely. Although we don't really have an SNDR for this high, so I wouldn't be surprised if we stall around here before taking that high. To then potentially come and violate the zone it's created. Patrick Whelan talking about some damn VWAP in my ear. Okay, no, so we're just gonna go straight for the high. We actually did not get a close, I don't believe. High 67.25, close 67.25, so we actually didn't close above. How long before that was put in? An hour, okay. Patience. Damn, say I've got OBS, Ninja Trader, TradingView, and watching a couple of streams. My PC's chilling. We're chilling. I kind of thought Ninja Trader would tip it over the edge. Volume candles. Oh, what the? Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, absolutely useless, but kind of use my eyes to see there's a fat load of volume going down here, but it's pretty cool. I wonder if people are actually taking Patrick's trades. I'm sure there's some people. YouTube's telling me to change my audio bitrate. Like, I know how on earth to do that. Cheers, YouTube. I'll definitely do that. Okay, so I think because we've stalled above taking this high, we're gonna create an SNDR before closing above. Would be my guessing. Just as there's no real SNDR here that I like. Of course, there's these fractals and stuff, but usually you have like a clean, whichever low you want to count it as. It's pretty nice SNDR. But I don't know, I just don't really like any of the ones here. I wouldn't want to trade from any of these zones anyway. This is all mitigating as it goes up, so from here is left unmitigated. Well, here there isn't many unmitigated zones. We did in fact run the high from the double bottom here. This buy stop entry would have been so perfect. 8 handles of drawdown for a 100 handle trade. Obviously, there's no way in this world I would be holding for 8 handles. 100 handles, sorry. As Dave mentioned in the videos, none of this up here is any of your business when your entry is here. And I would say closure above this high here, you'd probably want to stop to break even, which you just survive. That is essentially none of your business. That is something I want to get better at. Taking a trade and holding in the direction of like my bias or narrative. But right now the scouts would do. Okay. Yeah, to hear Patrick wiggling back to the VWAP, which is somewhere here apparently. There's a potential for this to be double top, of course, which would just confirm us staying into like the range here that we've been stuck in since last week. This is Thursday. Thursday PM was, I think, the only trade I took on. Let me try to find it. I only took one trade on Thursday. It was before all this as well. It would have been. Wow, this is yellow. Let me look. I should have a photo somewhere. Four. I do not have a photo. Yeah, I have no idea which trade it was. actually didn't have my phone any of last week, so I'm missing all my trades that I took. I think I took 3 while I was traveling, and I won all 3 of them. Just little scouts. Another sell stop entry here, because on the 15 minutes, this is all just ranging. So we got a sweep of a high here. And then your sell stop would go below here. 20 handles down. It's just way too wide of a stop loss. Absolutely nothing I've seen so far that I'd like to execute on. Two trades prior to 10:30, but rules are rules. Yeah, we didn't get a body closure. Just like the exact same to the tick. Which if we did now come up and close above the high, we'd have the new SNDR responsible for putting in the high. We do have this zone not visible. Oh, I think I deleted it. Rip. It's here. This is the zone we had that we're anticipating coming back into. So I'm just going to remove this double top just because I'm not expecting it to run here. I would have liked this sweep personally. Time trading view. I would have liked at least a wick below here to then target up here. Oh, Patricia is long again from 53.50. Damn, Patrick Whelan literally is toilet paper people, man. Sees a green candle and he's in there. Oh, and there goes his TP, man. How does he get away with longing right at the top every time? So it looks like we're gonna have the new S&DR, like I said. Which I'd like to then, if we do close above here, I'd like to see us come back below this low for the sweep. A bounce up potentially quite like this. I like this for a bounce. Give me my arrow. Whoa, what the? That's not the arrow I wanted. So we expect the S&DR at the top of the range to get violated. Zones made to be liquidated. Which would be this one. If we get the closure above. If. I want to get carried away. What Hannah is doing with his trend lines. There was a trade last week where he blew one of his accounts and it was the most ridiculous RR I've ever seen in my life. Let me see if I can find it. Someone posted it in here. Oh, here we go. Oh, I can't see the but it was literally like an entire range stop loss below, and the take profit must have been like 5-10 handles maximum, and he ended up like letting it go all the way down. That's the thing, you just wanna, every bit of you convinces you to stay in that trade. Don't know, I feel like I have to not use my mouse and keyboard, it's having me on. Can't anchor to what I want to. So we want to see a body closure above here. to validate this zone, but then it is still at the top of the range, so we wouldn't want to be taking the longs out of there up to this zone. We'd want to potentially see, like I mentioned, a sweep of the low of the zone. Cook all the people that are entering long and enter from. I do quite like this zone. Yeah, I do quite like that zone, the fractal. It's also directly below. The cleanest setups I get from these zones are the ones where you just get a wick into this zone, and so it's essentially just grabbing people's stop losses that have longed from this zone here. I'm just gonna. I had to leave my stuff on the chart because I'll say it 1 minute later, and then a second later I'll forget what I said and be trading the complete opposite. A wick again. So essentially what we did here, stalling to create an SNDR, we're doing for this high here. We traded up to it, did fail to close above, and still creating an SNDR. I really need to search what's YouTube's policy with music. Can you just play music? I have no idea. Oh, I think there goes Patricia's stop loss. Damn. Okay, I'm glad he got humbled at least one time, longing at the top of the range. Couldn't let him get away with it for a third time. Oh, Xeon, I'm pretty sure we did, yeah. Did we not speak on Steam like maybe a bit over a year ago? Yeah, I've been trading for 2 years, but like really putting in the work for the last year at least. When was the last time you played Rust? When was the last time you played? I actually played played for 3 or 4 days towards the start of the year. I had a bit of a break. I was pretty burnt out. So I played a bit of Rust for 3 or 4 days. double top trade as well, looking pretty nice again. Yeah, that is true. That's like my problem with it now. It's just way too time consuming. And modded servers just die so quickly. It's like 2 full-time jobs playing that game. Wow, Patrick's saying some questionable things on his stream. Yeah, me too. I've still got quite a few friends that still play it non-stop. It's kind of scary. I was actually saying to one of my friends the other day, I was like, I wonder what everyone else is doing that like people used to play with back in the day. Be quite interesting to see what everyone was up to. So I'd kind of expect it to trade above this high now, as we do have a zone. Uh, A scout from this zone would not be awful at all. I'd wait for a, I'd wait for one of these candles to at least get flipped above to. This isn't in my plan, but it's something I want to kind of observe. I actually moved away from trading 5-second chart until I mastered the 1 minute. Hey dude, what's up? How's your trading gone this morning? Oh yeah, Zion, you used to stream Rust, don't you? I forgot. Damn. Okay, so was okay. It's not news. Damn. Okay, fair enough. Thank you. What my entry criteria for that was it? It was a yellow zone, right? Yeah, it was a yellow zone. A buy stop would have never been triggered here. That's the beauty of a buy stop. Oh, NV, yeah. Did he play with us too? Yeah, he actually he messaged me like a year ago and he goes to university like exactly where I do. Well, where I used to. He messaged me, was like, I'm like 10 minutes away. But yeah, he was at University of Manchester as well. I did have a bounce coming out of here, but just because how quick we've dropped into it, I don't think I'd want to take it. Just because my stop loss is then going to have to be below the wick, and yeah. But I wouldn't be shocked if we did get a nice bounce out of here and even come above and take this high. That would probably be the target. maybe it would have made more sense to 50% tap right there. So the 1-to-1 from this zone delivered less than a minute, 55 seconds. Yeah, I did. I quit my job in literally the start of the year. It was one of my yearly goals, and doing both was just so time consuming. Kind of a walk up again, just like with a slow walk up, just like this. I do think this high could be on the menu. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't even too long after we played that I got like an interest in trading, but I feel like at the start it's just so much random information. So this is futures trading, so it's like you probably heard of like the S&P and Nasdaq. What long-term investments did you have? Was it like crypto or? But the trading I'm doing is literally like I'll hold a position for like between a minute and like probably 10 minutes max, probably the longest I've had in like a month. It's like a really quick scalp rather than holding on for a couple of days. Oh, one sec. This is really clean. I did originally have this zone, but this also did not get mitigated. We traded down. Yeah, what was put in first here? I feel like the high was put in first. So we did. We put the high, we put the low, and then we traded out. So that the bottom didn't get mitigated. So it would be right doing this zone here. Got the clean 50% up. Oh, crypto mining. Yeah, there was a few that I saw. Like Cloudflare and stuff. I don't know if these companies are still around, but like the big warehouses that yeah, mining sucks. So now there's I feel like we're gonna get a reaction out of this area. Just swept. Potential to get a little bounce out here. But yeah, I did it for a little bit. There's the bounce out of the area. Buy stuff entry again, really clean here. Below the low, 1-to-1. Yeah, it's gonna fill. literally zero drawdown. I guess there was actually because you'd enter here, but hardly any drawdown. I did look into getting mine myself because I was gonna buy a couple of spare graphics cards and stuff and give it a go, but like I think it's the longer like the harder it gets to mine Bitcoin, like the less rewards you get and stuff. What do you do now? What do you do for a job, so? So that would have been the maximum target. Usually it'd be previous candle's high, but just because how big this candle was that went in. Okay, so it was a previous candle's high. But there's no way I'd want to hold for more than this high here. That was really clean the tap. Essentially zero drawdown if you wanted to limit. What? 2 handles? But I still anticipate us coming above here. Although I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this, which... But then again, you cannot just place a candlestick flip anywhere and expect it to happen, so... Yeah. Okay, construction. Yeah, construction is well paying. I do have quite a few friends from college that are into that and stuff. Damn, during summer, but it's not too bad. Is anyone else trading currently? Any setups you've took? After post 10:30, this would have been the only really clean setup I saw. But I wasn't meticulous enough with trying to find this zone. And I also did kind of want to see the high, a closure above the high before this, just to that extra confluence. But yeah, we got the sweep and the flip before that. But see what I mean about taking profits at the high here? I would really rather just take my profits out here and move on to the next and sitting through like this pullback right now. And Yeah, I did have some Bitcoin. I can't remember exactly when I sold or what with it. I rebought from September last year. I started buying a couple of coins like Solana and stuff like that. Did you ever play with? Did Freshy ever play with us, Alfie? I can't remember if he Oh, Patrick Ruin's got the trend line again. I'd more kind of want to see this swept before going higher, if anything. This area here is just so ugly because we're going up, mitigating the area, We're literally mitigating as we're leaving. So I don't like taking a trade anywhere from this area. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I do remember those two. Weren't they? What were they from the Netherlands or something? I just remember like an accent or something like I can't remember where they were from. I'm pretty sure I do remember who you mean. Yeah, I think they were a bit younger than us, weren't they? I must have been like 16 at the time or something. Maybe even younger, to be fair. That was a while ago. So actually, we have closed above now, so we can. This becomes that does become the zone. If you want to move to the back, fella. Actually, let me just put that because that is so ugly. My eyes right now. So this is 50% of the swing here. This swing and this swing. I don't know why I cannot click these. It's kind of driving me mad. Some Rush YouTubers did. Damn, I don't remember. Yeah, they were pretty annoying. I think I've got two accounts of Rust. I think I don't know. I think one has around 6 to 7K hours, and then the other one has like 1.5 maybe. That's so crazy hours when I think about it. A sweep of this low wouldn't be the worst idea. What have we got under here? Let me get this out of it. It's kind of annoying me. Mm, and multiple mitigations for this zone here though. 1, 2, 3. Tap and double bottom potentially to then take this out. Oh, did he? Oh yeah, students see stream. That's pretty cool. I guess he heard me. I'm gonna post it. Uh, buy, stop and sell such under wick. Oh damn, someone's about to get smoked in the general chat. uh, have you took any trades today, Braden? There was one that I really liked, the 50% tap of this after the sweep, but I kind of wanted a closure above first, which I didn't realize this was a closure here. I kind of wanted a closure above the high we put in. This does look like we're going to get a multiple mitigation zone though. Yeah, Zane, I actually hardly play anything now. Russ was the only one that I played about a month and a half ago. It's kind of just been like eat, sleep, trade at the moment. Traded to London. I haven't really looked at London today. London doesn't look that bad. Because like, yeah, 34. London had some like decent volume. Kind of were just ranging those though, weren't we, in the... I'm kind of interested to see what happens after we sweep these lows here. Because all these are early longs trying to target above here. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure we still have each other. I remember you messaging me like, was it a year ago or something? Patrick Whelan's chat is like the funniest chat. There's, like the things they're mentioning there is like, there's about 4 brain cells combined. Okay, so, oh, that was so clean. Damn. So the buy stop would essentially be here. If the zone isn't the cleanest, it would be... Oops. Let's see how we, do have the sweep now, so all these early longs did just get cooked. Perfect. Kind of curious where the 1-to-1 would be. Um, that's where the 1-to-1 would be. 51.50. Okay. I liked the sweep. I just didn't like that it wasn't a great zone, but beneath, as it would have just been a fractal. Even on like the 5 second, there is no like real zone that I'd like to take from here. That's another tap though now from the fractal here. Yeah, cheers, Mouse. Speak to you soon. The 1-to-1 is gonna get filled. Ooh. Yeah, I think it was 51.50 I said, right? Don't know why I kind of removed the... Yeah. Little drawdown again. Two handles drawdown. Kind of crazy. I just wish there was a nicer zone, man, here. I kind of do feel like we're gonna come above this high now. A final run of the stop losses. I have been considering streaming for like a while, just because like the main reason Dave mentioned like accountability. If someone's like watching you, and I know for a fact if Dave was stood behind me watching me, I wouldn't make some of the mistakes I've made in the past. So it's kind of just like people watching you, so you're less likely to, or more likely to stick to your rules. And then Dave made the tweet a couple of days before I went away, and I was like, this is my sign. I'm trying to think of the easiest way to pull up the rules, but because I did make a new set of rules um, at the end of last week, which was adding for more using narrative, because I felt like that was like one of the biggest things I was missing, and then getting a nice clean sweep like this, like something that's gonna like cook the opposite direction. Damn, it does look like we're just gonna stay inside of the 15-minute range here. So my plan was to stream from about 10 o'clock most days, New York time, unless it is a day where Dave is going to be streaming. And then depending on when he finishes, I'd stream afterwards and study and take notes during the stream. Going back into this fractal again. Hmm. I wouldn't be surprised to see us break through this and then come back in, as it is a multiple mitigation zone. We quite often do see that. This take profit here was so perfect. And then got the double top here that ran that low, but the previous candle's highs. God, I need to close Patrick Whelan from my ear, man. Turn my damn head in. I'm still only going to be taking trades on the 1 minute because I just feel like I've got no pretty audacious to be going down to the 5 second when you haven't mastered the 1 minute. Which is something that I did see on Twitter by Dave a couple of months ago that made me rethink my plan. gonna get rid of sweeps. We'll just put in the second swing. I'm gonna leave the fractal just as. Like I said, I could be expecting this to violate and then come back into it. With like a short frame, I do like. I kind of like a sweep of this. I'm just gonna get rid of some of this rubbish here now. A sweep of this, and there's the fractal above, and there's also all this that's left unmitigated. Because that's the SNDR for all this over here, the swing. Which we could, well, now because we closed above the 15-minute zone, we could well be coming back to this is the swing. So from this high to this low, this is the 50% of it. So I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a third swing, because we know 4th to 6th we reverse, get a third swing, and then potential to go higher after mitigating the 50% of the 50-minute swing. But we'll see. We'll see. I still have a new homework in Dave's group, which is essentially like a buy stop entry. Should be quite fun today. Probably gonna watch the NFP stream later today and start that homework. How long is the Apex sale running for? Damn, 22 days, 8% off from one day to pass. Damn. So I'd want at least, I'd expect, I'm gonna say expect than one. I kind of feel like I should get rid of this fractal now just as we traded below it. But at least another swing below. Trading view. And this would be a sweep to tap in. I kind of want to look at, is it, where's the 50%? So it just sits below here, above here, sorry. See you later, bro. Okay, so the size of the candles has kind of chilled off from back here. We're getting 15 handle candles. Damn, it's kind of a mouthful. How are we gonna get another swing? Okay, I'm just gonna have to fix these. LCD had a time limit. It expired. Okay. Well, there's the third swing, and we've now mitigated 50% of the swing. Oops. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna remove this as it's kind of bugging me. So we still are in the range, so we need to trade like we're in a range. So we need to see what we do now. So now would be an area where we'd want to see a candlestick structure flip in a place of interest, which we are in. Let's see what we do now. We've hit the 50% of the zone. I'm gonna have to pull Dave's tweet real quick that he just posted. Damn, that's funny. How do I desktop? Trading with Hunter. He's dishonest and doesn't know how to trade and responsible for leaks. Damn. Damn. Oh damn, Dave just posted my link. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're starting to accumulate now. As of now, the buy stop would be still of this candle. Yeah. I don't fancy taking a shot out of here now. I'm gonna plug my damn headset and it's beeping at me. Damn, 27 views. Power of Dave. So, okay, we are getting a reaction out of here now. Dave just said, just remember that the hate for me will be there for thee. Some other students posting links also. Hey guys, what's up? What the? That was a quick one-to-one delivery. 1, 2, 3 minutes. To flip bullish, we were looking at a closure above here. Oh hey bud, what's up? Yeah, I just saw that he posted those out. It's pretty damn cool. Kinda wanna find the tweet where Dave was spoke about streaming. Let's have a look. Next month I want to see more DTFX traders stream publicly. I'm not expecting students to teach what I've taught like a parrot because they can't teach it live themselves. I want you guys to show others how it is used live stream for accountability as well. That was the main reason I wanted to. Yo DM, you just see Dave's tweet? Yo Vince, yo. Did anyone catch this one-to-one? One-to-one from here. Damn, trading view. What's your problem? You did? Nice. Where's you placing your buy stop on the 5-second Vince? I did from the SNDR. Yeah, you don't really see mentors. I've never seen them encouraging their students to stream in that way, and then also posting it out. Yo, what's up the game? How's your trading going? So forgetting that we've just tapped 50% on the buy stop above bearish candle. Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, very little drawdown. I'm using OBS. Took a bit to set up last night, I'm not gonna lie. But it's just because I wanted just to stream my trading view. Yeah, no worries, dude. But just be aware that I'm also learning myself. But how long have you been learning? How long have you been studying the playlist? Yeah, I must admit I do like watching people stream as well. It can be quite sat in silence on your own. So it's like we're coming out of okay. So we've cooked the low and put in another swing also here. Don't think we came to 50% here, did we? We did not. But we did put in a first tap, and then the early shorters did in fact get cooked here for that. We didn't actually get the closure yet beneath here, which could be a double bottom. So I could see us getting a bounce out of here. Yeah, what's up, Pocket? This is going to be the fourth swing we've put in. See what's going on. Oh, damn, look, Aziga got a 1-to-1 from this zone. I believe he got this zone. Oh, damn, that was such a clean 50% tap. That's to the tick? Yeah, I think that was to the tick. It was clean. And also, I've got the sweep into it to cook those lows. So there's the bounce out that we were saying we could get. Damn, trading view. So we have at the close, that's the fourth swing. So 4 to 6 swing, we expect to see a reversal. Or we anticipate a reversal, I should say. If I misclick this one more time, I'm going to lose it. So we are just at the 50% also of this swing if we were to go put in another swing below. I feel like there's still all this accumulation here, like so much, like so many people like longing that are still. So we swept this one, we didn't sweep this one. I'm just gonna. Did Dave was not lying when he said trading view just doesn't click sometimes. I'm not taking the blame for not clicking. Yeah, what's up, dude? How's your trading going? Many trades in the morning? 50% mitigate of the swing. I know some trading. We gotta take it. Most times TP's hit. Well, yeah, you can't really complain about that then. Damn, Jerry G. I always think Jerry G is pretty cool. Was it an interesting case? Yeah, man, DTFX is it's the best thing I've used by far anyway. It also just fits my style way better than what I was previously trading with. Okay. Okay, I've started a poll. Do we, in fact, put in a fifth swing, which would be a closure beneath here, or do we violate this protected high here? Which one do we do? Ah, okay. Ah, yeah, because they do. Your employer is meant to replace your income, and that would be kind of weird about trading. It's cool to know. Fifth swing winning so far. We're all weird, man. We always like, whenever I see a poll on trading, it is normally 50-50. It's pretty funny. We could see the last high of this get run. It's kind of bugging me that it's all pink. You could see a run of this last high, as we are forming quite a nice trend line here. Fairly swing on the 550 minute. We just got to remember that we are just still in this. So the best trades we can be taking right now would be a sweep of a high and then back into the range, not trying to take it out. It does look like we're going low here. Okay, 58% said the fifth swing. Kyle's a scammer, bro. Owes me £1.99. I bought his signal for this amount and lost 5k. Damn Pind, I reckon you should give me your $25 sub. It's my $1.99 now. Okay. Fifth swing and the trend line continues. That was my best version of a trend line. I know it's gonna rotate someone because it's definitely rotating me. Are we gonna? We did not close. Damn. We got scammed. Sky trades better than Tanya trades. I've seen Tanya get cooked in a row. I feel like I don't know. I feel like all ICT traders from February have just been really struggling. I don't know what it is. I haven't really seen just during the conditions because especially if you look on the higher time frame, like we are accumulating. I expected after taking this high, but we are just accumulating. So ICT does not look great with it. So we do have a failure to take the low. If we come up and violate the protected high, Paul's are gonna get scammed. That does not count as the fifth swing yet. You took any trades today, Pinder? Yeah, this would be my favorite place to take along. I do like this sweep here. We got this sweep, and another trader in Dave's group got a 1-to-1 from this zone, like to the tick here. Tap in and right out. But another sweep I'd like would be here. So sweep below here and then a push back up. Yeah, green. It makes my OCD feel a lot better. I got lucky, I lost 900 a day, made 1.2k, 200 in profit. Hey, profit's profit. What, is that on your eval or the top step account you got? I was in a profit trade. Yeah, she does have a lot of people watching. It's ICT really does promote her, doesn't she? Doesn't he? Like he's just promoting. That was the thing about ICT that I just didn't work for me. Just like unprofitable conditions or improbable conditions. Like I guess Dave says the market is the same every single day, so the only thing that can change is us. The sweet buy stop, yeah, that was nice from here. Damn, it just doesn't want to click. You take that, DM? I'm gonna just remove this. You got the double bottom as well. I do really like the buy stops. I'm excited for Stoic's video. He's messing around. Yeah, I feel that one. The craziest thing I saw Bronson was Bronson pinned, I mean, was Patrick Wheeland and Tanya trading together. That was something else. Oh yeah, the amount of ads that Tanya runs is kind of crazy. Would you consider equal highs in the higher time frame 9 a.m. and 10:30? If so, then the low is going to get taken. This one? Yeah, I did have this drawn on, but we also had. So we had this one, and we did in fact run the high with it. But this is, you're right, this is a double high. And it's also, the best thing about it would be it is at the top of the range, which is the best place you want to get into your shots. So yeah, there is potential that we come and run all the way down here. But if you're in this double top, you don't know. I'd kind of took profit by now, considering we're going on to the fifth swing. And we expect a reversal 4 to 6 usually. Make sure my damn Ninja Trader's logged in for this sweep here because I do quite like it. Okay. Because I do quite fancy this sweep here. Failure again to go lower. We do have this here. We do have this, so we've got 3 taps potentially if this traded out first. I think so. Then you can be out. I saw Patrick Wheeland earlier. It was here. He put along here, so right at the top of the range. He has some audacity, and then I believe. Oh, he longed this as well, also right at the top of the range. I don't know how he gets away with it sometimes. The Tanya indicator. Over up on the other monitor. Yeah, affiliate marketing is ridiculous now. And have you seen Kami Capital? That's like a prime example of. Yeah, that's it, Penny. You should make a YouTube channel and start a course. You've got free funded accounts now, just as qualified as a lot of these affiliates. I always just think if you're a good enough trader yourself, there's no real need for it. So you get a Discord going pinned at $25 a month. Yo, what up, Jordan? What's good? You mean the disclaimer, Dion? It's just like a not financial advice one. I can't remember where I found it. I'm pretty sure I literally just got it from another streamer. I don't even know if I've entirely read it. I'm gonna be honest. You see what it says? Oh yeah, about like yeah, okay. It's basically just like a protection thing to say it's not financial advice. I think it might have been the one ICT has in its description. Yo, Slug 2K. Yeah, simulation rule. Hey man, I've got great respect for Michael. His Twitter Spaces on the weekend used to be a lot of motivation for me. I don't execute on the seconds time frame. No, I used to, but it was something Dave said that unless you're completely profitable and like 100% confident on the 1 minute time frame, why would you try and complicate it and make it more difficult for yourself? So until I can wake up with my eyes closed, navigate the 1 minute chart, I won't go to the 1 minute. I'll sometimes go to the 5 second to see if we get like a closure above a 15-second candle and stuff like that, but all my trades come from the 1 minute. Challenge? What challenge money do you mean? My bank thinks it was a live account. You gonna charge back a prop firm? I did law in college, that's about it. I spent thousands. Oh, you mean for like the top step ones? Damn, Apex is running like an entire sale through the whole of April. Okay, more mitigations of this wick here, and still failing to close below. I'm trying to prove it was fraud, my friend. Used to use my Forex funds. My Forex fund and my futures is such a scam. Trying to anchor trading view. So I quite like this just because this is the protected high. Oh no, sorry, it's not. The protected high is up here. But like the high is not a part of structure. Neither of these two highs are a part of structure because we failed to close below. So I got like a sweep of these and then lower. From what I've seen, when we get a sweep of highs that aren't a part of structure, we can get quite a nice reaction. I've been trading DTFX. I started in late October / early November, and then I joined Dave's private mentorship in December. So it's my 4th month. Sorry, this is my 5th month. I've been in 4 months in the private mentorship. How long have you been trading with DTFX? I mean, yeah, I quit my job in the very start of this year, which was one of my 2024 goals. Just as I struggled working um, as alongside doing it, so I quit my job and full-time DTFX. Yeah, man, it was definitely scary at first. The weirdest thing was it's like usually at the end of the month you get your money paid in. You have to like kind of, oh, I'm kind of low on money now, and like withdraw some. That was also weird. And then like taking time away, because obviously usually you'd have to ask permission and stuff, and you kind of just, it's kind of crazy. You can just do it whenever you want. It's kind of scary. Yes, sir, dear. You quit your job too? Nice, man. It's one of like the best steps in trading. Okay, looks like we could be getting the closure beneath this low now and the fifth swing. 1, 2, 3, yep. I think it should be death by 1,000 paper cuts pinder. All my trades are on the 1 minute, are framed on the 1 minute. So my favorite trades that I like are sweep into a zone. I'll find an example I do have. Okay, I'll show an example here. So like this. It's a low here that's not a protected low, so we've swept it, tapped into this zone and out. I don't even know what that was. But yeah, a sweep zone tap are the trades that I love to take. Yeah, man, I think that's the thing that entices all those traders, isn't it? The freedom. Death by 1,000 paper cuts is a great name though. Okay, so we did actually get the closure finally after whatever on earth was happening in here. So I'm gonna remove this just because I don't fancy taking a trade off of it. Yeah, how long have y'all been trading DTFX? When did you find Dave? During the same month as me. What, are you in the private mentorship? I don't remember the name. Oh, I don't see it unless you've maybe got another name on the Discord. Ah, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, we did just get the sweet, man. Damn. One sec. Oh shit. So we did get the sweep of these lows, which I do like. Can I join the group in October? Oh, okay, cool. What day we calendar. So we do have a stream tomorrow, so I'll probably just stream after that, depending on how long it runs to. still not profitable though. I need to get all in. Stop half-assing this shit. What's up, Ron Sherrod? Just on you from Dave's Discord. What's good, man? Thanks, dude. Yeah, it's my first day trading. I was on the edge about it, and then Dave made a post about it, so it's kind of like a kick.
So we're actually getting close to 200 subscribers. God damn. Bro, I started a week ago.
You know, you
What
got a
is
nice
this?
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I'm seeing it. To be fair, it kind of applies, just maybe not for ICT anymore. Not every day.
when CPOP comes in your live, you will feel an earthquake of profitability. Man, I hope that happens someday. CPOP is a nice guy to have around.
Order filled.
So this is the
Oh,
sixth.
shit.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Order filled. So I took the bounce from here that I called. You buy stop at down candle. This one, the 1213. I didn't. I need to find a way to switch screens quicker. So I didn't. So this was the entry. So it's kind of just as I saw it. Oh, just appeared on my other monitor. As I saw it like pulling out, I was happy to enter just because fifth swing, we're on to the sixth swing now. These are still intact all the way from this run up here. Like they never got swept. So was counter trend technically, as we still haven't gone above this protected high. Let's see how the buy stop plays out though. So we would be here. So the buy stop would be here. I sometimes do like to get a 15 or 30-second buy stop if I'm very confident on the entry. So say with the trade I took here, let's see where the buy stop entry would be. It'll be here. So 79.75. What was my entry? Essentially the same entry all. But yeah, so it would have been here. So tapped in here, and target would have filled there. Let's see how the 1 minute one plays out. So just below this candle here. Yeah, this buy stop, yeah, it is, isn't it? All the way. Oh, oops. A 17. That's also the reason I took the trade with micros, just as. Thinking the same. Yeah, that's true. Stoic is making another video, isn't it, about buy stop? And I remember him seeing it on the stream. I'm just gonna take this off now as I'll leave this just for. Actually, I'm gonna. Just gonna take a photo of that for my journal. I'm also gonna say one of the best like choices I have was I made my own Discord server when I joined DTFX, and I've got so I've got gems which I put stuff that Dave's posts. I'll copy and just put it in so it's easy to find later. Chart spam. I've got a rules tab. and just like a forward testing to put all my trades in, and it's just been really helpful. I've also got video notes on Discord to save them on the go. But it's just full of so much information now because it's my 5th month using it. Just any tweets Dave posts that I find useful, I'll chuck in there. That scared the hell out of me thinking it was my ninja. Sorry. Was it loud? I'll show you. So yeah, I got chart spam, journal. I'll actually show my trade rules here. So these are my trade rules. A sweep, narrative, shorts on the top of the range, longs on the top, 1 minute time frame, only 1-to-1s, or the previous candle's high, a 30-minute break, and 2 wins or 2 losses, and that is it. So we're still waiting to trade above here to flip bullish. Time we're on 12.22, so we could get a bit less volatility now going into dinner. Do you use stop entries sometimes? Yeah, I do really like stop entries. Yeah, I do also like the video notes because I had them all on paper, and sometimes it was out, and I was like, what was that like? How many times have y'all watched the playlist now? I kind of wish I knew what number I was on, just as 2 watches in, I just went complete randomly and was just watching random videos, so I didn't watch it the normal way, I guess you'd say. Okay, looks like we're putting in another swing. The 6th swing now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th swing. I'm also going to take that off because it's kind of irritating. Which this also comes to here. Five watches, vid ones for like 7 times. Yeah, they are really good, aren't they? It's like the core foundations. The morning Dave deleted all the old playlists from YouTube was crazy. I remember the panic. Yeah, so it can be hard seeing people. I remember seeing people in my first month that were like they were killing it, and I was kind of like, damn, these guys are really getting it a lot faster than I am. And then again, the same time, you'll see those people like a month later falling back, and we are all on different journeys. But sometimes seeing like the P&L channel can kind of mess with your head if for seeing progress. I must say one of the best changes I made with my DTFX journey is preparing for the lows Dave mentions. So when you progress and you get higher, so just like in the market, you get higher and you have pullbacks. So the pullbacks are when you're struggling and when you feel like you don't know what's going on, but the highs are also when you feel like you're on top of the world, you know everything, a winning week, etc. is preparing for the lows. So I've also got a few things that I've seen from Dave's videos, like clips and text that I've got, like motivational text that I've used, which is preparing for lows, which has helped me pick myself back up, which has been very important. I've seen quite a few people in the mentorship that have just been depressed and given up on the journey. Yeah, Dave always says it's you versus yourself. There's no one else. The markets are the same every single day. The only thing that can change is us. Yeah, it happened to me a month ago. Remember the large amount? We could be trading through that yellow box soon, but I know that you know what you're doing. That's so nice to hear, Dave. Yeah, there's been some really clean tarts, but we do expect to run through them. You're right, very right. Are you in Dave's paid mentorship? Yes, I am. I've been in since December, so this is coming on my 5th month now. Dave was not lying when he just said trail your highs and lows. So there's 5 separate swings where we're just going straight down, and if you do trail your highs and lows, it's the easiest thing to read. Gotta run with the kiddo. See you soon. See you later, Dave. Thanks for popping in, man. It means a lot. Dave's kid's gonna run all the energy out of him. I'm just in the basic. Dave did open up premium, but personally, I just don't think I've mastered what's available to the general, like the general players and stuff. I still think every time I watch it, I've got stuff to learn, so I'm not going to be going to premium just yet. I'd kind of be waiting for Dave to nudge me to go to premium, if anything, when he thinks I'm ready. Okay, we could be trading above this high, but we're also we're at the bottom of this 15-minute range now. So I'm looking to take one more trade, and then that'd be my maximum for the day according to the rules. The yellow zone at the bottom, so I believe it's from the 15-minute. Or was it from the 5-minute? It's 15-minute. So it is a fractal on the 15-minute. And it's an area where we've had, I'm just going to remove that for a second, multiple mitigations. So we traded out of it here, one mitigation of it, another one, a third one, a fourth, and that one didn't hit. So areas typically where we go into it multiple times, we can expect it to be traded to, and then also a lot of the time we'll trade through it and then come back into it. Even if we're going to continue down or up, but quite often we can see it come back into it. And then it also gives the chance to have, so say a sweep of these, and then potential to tap into the zone below, which is like one of the examples I showed below. So you'd sweep through a wick into here and a reaction out, which we don't necessarily need it to take out the high or anything, but you do get quite a nice reaction. That is a fractal, yeah. A trade. So what I'm personally looking for would be, because we're at the bottom of the range, so this could get taken, but I'd like longs out of it now, so we're at the bottom. Hence I like low prices, which is what Dave always says. So until we get a candle closure above here, a body closure, still bearish. Which I don't want to be taking any more shorts now because we're at the bottom of the 50-minute range. Oh, sorry, yeah, it was. I don't think it was a 15-minute fractal. Might be like a 3-minute or something. Oh, there we go, yeah. And yeah, it was there for some reason. So one of the very first things that I picked up from Dave was half the battle is just trailing your highs and lows. So low, high, low, high. It just keeps you on track with the market. And it's like one of the simplest things, but at first you kind of just like, you don't give it as much attention as you probably should. Yeah, Rusty, what's up? Alright, see you later, DM. Dave's comment was really nice. It is nice to hear from your mentor. Now you're looking for a buy from some small zone, origin a move from the 5-second chart. So if we close above here, that is something you could potentially look at, and there's also going to be this 50% potentially. On a 5-second, you can maybe wait for a sweep below here and up, but I only trade on the 1 minute. See the 5-second. I'd probably anticipate the zone at the top to get liquidated here. I wouldn't want to long without seeing a sweep first. Yeah, ideally you'd want to see a flip, yeah. Which could be, which is what you could find the 5-second useful, because you've got your one minute POI, so you could go down to your 5-second and then look for your entry on the 5-second if that's what your model is. That's just not in my rules. I'm only permitted to use the 1 minute. So we did get the closure. Just to keep in mind that the first flip can be flake. Also on the, there is the flip pattern also here. So the closure above is the final leg, would you say? So you can expect a pullback to here and out, but also if you've backtested enough, you will see that sometimes we can just take off and we won't even have this leg. It doesn't give people enough time to enter. As it may happen. If price bounce from 18283, on the 5-second. 283, so. If price bounce from here, no. Just because you don't want to be taking, or I don't want to be taking trades from zones previous to the 50%. The 50% is where we expect it to come back to, but if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. But when I'm trying to get involved, so say this swing here, me personally, I'd want, it did, it came up into the 50%, so I'd maybe opt for a sweep here and tapping into something on the left to go down, but to do that, I'd want at least it to be mitigated the 50% of this swing. Because if you enter early in the 30% and it trades up to 50%, it's just so much drawdown. No tap, trade cap. That is true. That is true. You're echoing. Really? Oh, okay. Okay, cheers. So we are in bottom of the range, so longs would be jot back on for peace of mind. Damn, TradingView just has not been clicking today. I don't know what it is with this menu. I think they're messing with me. How long will this zone last? We will find out. So top down for me, usually I don't go above the 15 minutes just because that kind of works best for me with taking 1 minute trades. And I kind of base it off if we're trending. So it's like for right now, obviously, we're currently just trending sideways. So in a range, prioritize shorts at the top of the range and longs at the bottom of the range. So that is essentially all I need for my narrative right now. I'd want a sweep and then a sign that we're going to come back in to form a long here. And until we leave this range, that's the only thing to be doing. I don't really want to engage in price in the middle of the range. But this is the zone Dave gave us from the top down earlier because it's the zone responsible for breaking this low here. So that's why we can anticipate us potentially coming back into here. Confidence for the range, just backtesting really. Let me just try find like a small range. It's like just if you know you're in a range, if you're failing to put in highs and lows, is the easiest way to tell if you're in a range. Basically put. So we have a high here and we have a low, and we've just bounced between them, failure to put in highs, failure to put in lows, only wicks. So it's just trading what you see rather than what you'd want to see. Ranges is something I want to backtest a lot more. Random range, we did get a range on a 15-minute. Like here, for example, is a range. So here, failure to go above, it's just wicks. So during this, everyone's just getting chopped up, trying to long, trying to short, trying to take it out of the range. When really you want a sweep back into the range, a sweep back into the range. And that has been something that I've practiced a lot recently, trying to trade in ranges, just because how many we actually do get on NQ. Ranges are always the time that people just complain and say they struggle to trade, so looks like we are getting a bit of a pullback now. That is very true, yeah. I feel like as traders we do get caught up in trading what we'd like to see. How do you backtest what platform? So FX replay a lot of the time is good for if you're only using the 1 minute. But you can just use, I think you do need premium, don't you, to be able to use this. This can just be this can just be a good way to backtest also, because not always with backtesting do you need to focus on entries. Someone in the group that was in a lot longer than me like explained that to us, that a lot of it can just be observing price and just seeing what happens. But a free version would be NinjaTrader. There is a playback thing where you can play 1 second at a time. You can speed it up. You can take a trade, like a market entry at that time, which is really good. You just have to download the data first, but it is all free. So this would be our second swing if we get the closure above. On that 1 minute range, you're looking for 50%. Are you going to a smaller time frame? Yeah, so the 50-minute is more for like narrative. So my narrative here is most likely going to bounce up out of here. So you'd want a 1 minute flip. That can be a candle structure. It can be a structural one. Whatever is. Me personally, I kind of prefer it to flip structure first and then sweep something. So that could just be the pullback over now, potentially to run whatever we're going to run. Which we do also have. Some of these highs here, so maybe this for a target, one of these. Yeah. So for backtesting, I have my own trading Discord, which is just personally me in it, and I literally have backtesting channels. So I'll create a thread and I'll post in charts that I find useful, write in things that I find useful, and then look for it to hopefully notice the things that are recurring. NinjaTrader is very good for backtesting. Examples from my journal. Yeah, 1 second. So there we go. Change screen. So this is my journal chart spam. I got all my video notes, homeworks. So this is my backtesting channel. So these are trades that I found useful. So counting swings, a sweep, and just think whatever I find useful. So a multiple mitigation zone here at the bottom, which is exactly like we're using, which is exactly what this zone is here, just on a higher time frame. A sweep, just whatever I find useful, but to organize it like this is very helpful. Or it has been for me. No worries, no worries. How long have you been trading DTFX, Fox Apple, sorry. Butchered that name. Just put in a second swing here. I'm just going to remove this because it's kind of annoying. What about a small scalp from an SNDR? So yeah, you can always do, you can, as Dave says, someone can be trading down, someone can be trading a short down here, and someone can also be catching a sweep here and a trade back up. as long as you know that it's a scalp and you're aware of that. Because I imagine someone for all of these, there's a sweep here, there's a move up, there's a sweep here, and there's a move up. I'm sure someone caught all of these. But I guess part of it is knowing what you're in for. How to not lose yourself in direction. One of the rules I actually have in my trade plan is, it used to be to draw out narrative. So I used to or have it open as well in the same time. But it is a lot of discipline. Do you have any type of rule that you use to move your stops up? I think I moved mine to break even too quickly. What type of RR are you going for? Because usually with a 1-to-1, I'll essentially leave my stop loss until it's deep in profit or a structural high has been taken. So usually I'm completely leaving it because for these buy stop trades and stuff, um, price can quickly wick back to your break even and then continue higher. So I'd usually just do leave it where it is. Although I do know some traders that are in the group that even after like 3 handles, they'll trail it up a few ticks. See you later, dude. Why do you think you move your stop too quickly? What do you think the reason is for it? And also, Apple, if you're confused about narrative, you don't have to trade. That was one thing that I kind of figured out, that if I looked at the 15-minute and I was like completely confused and didn't know what was going on, it was kind of a sign just to say I won't trade today. If you have more unmitigated areas in one row, so if you have so say here you have 3 mitigated zones. Ideally, you want to take your highest one. You could get a reaction out of the lowest one, but because this one's high, it could always come up and get them. So the higher you trade a short from is like the best probability, and also the lower you take a long from. That was one of the big improvements I made during last month, was prioritizing longs at the bottom and shorts at the top, as I was getting chopped up in the middle of this range trying to short down and I'd get cooked going back up. Yeah, that is quite common. FOMO traders, I think we've all been there. All from backtesting and what you've seen, really. So the reason I took that long earlier out of, it was here, wasn't it? Was it not? Yeah, it was here. So I think I entered. It was just above here, so I entered about here. So it's ran 48 points, but I took mine at 10. So the reason I knew it was happened, swings. I know once we have 5 to 6 swings, we're likely to reverse if we are in an area where we're expected to, which we are. We're at the bottom of the 50-minute range. So that's already another reason to long. And we just swept all of these. We just swept all of these. So all these people that were long and holding on for God knows where, the high of the year, got cooked. So their stop losses are behind here. The 1-to-1, yeah, from back here, yeah, that was nice. Yeah, on any time frame. But don't take Dave's word. Don't take Dave's word for being right. Consider everyone a liar, he always says. So go see if you find that's true. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swing, and we reversed. But make it when you watch through the playlist, make it your mission to prove Dave wrong. Find something that doesn't work. So test all of these concepts and try and see if it doesn't work. Why you can't swings from lows? I'm not sure what you mean. So these would be 1 minute swings. Also the same, you could do it on an hour. There's hourly swings. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're in the fifth swing on the hourly. Hourly. Damn. Mainly right now, just the one setup. So the one I took a sweep into an unmitigated zone. That is like the main setup I really like. Very little drawdown. It's either going to pay off or it's going to hit your stop loss. No. So I wouldn't expect it to come back down here anymore, as that would. So to get involved with this now, something I'd want to see, I'll give an example of a setup that I like to take. I'd want to see, let's just do this for example, a sweep of A low, so an S&DR, there's a fractal here, and then tap into something beneath that's unmitigated. So the 50% of this swing didn't get touched. We traded out and back in, but didn't come to the 50%. So there was a tap out there, a scalp. I just kind of require something a bit more cleaner. But that is in essence the only thing I do. Yeah, so not necessarily a protected low, but just a sweep of somewhere that stop losses are likely to reside. So here. So something that I'd like to see would be, so we have a fractal here. I'm just going to put it to the bottom. So something I would like to see would be a wick into this fractal here, because it's left unmitigated, we haven't come out of it, and a push up. So I'd take a little trade from like a 1-to-1 like that. That's something I'd like to see in the ones I like to take, because they're quick, they happen fast. Yeah, essentially just grabbing liquidity. It's the best time to enter, Dave always says, is when someone's previously been cut. So if everyone's longing from up here and their stop losses get taken, the best time to long is as soon as their stop losses get taken, because all that liquidity is back into the market. Liquidity. Hmm. Ah, the UK accent. Water. Is the UK accent obvious? What was wrong with me saying liquidity? Is I not saying it right? No, just executions on the 1 minute. Stop making fun of the UK accent. Damn, bro, it's just not clicking, is it? What is your want every time? 5 points. So I know some people do it off, so they'll just target 5 handles, but usually I'll just do a 1-to-1 of whatever. And if on the 1 minute my stop loss needs to be 15 points, I'll go down to say I go down to 7 micros or something. I'll just change it so that I usually have a $200 stop loss. Yeah, micro, sorry. Thank you, Miki. This was an easy little tap out of that swing. Had any drawdown. Trailing your highs and lows today has been pretty. It's kept you perfectly on side. 18,350. 50%, yeah. So if we do get this closure, it will be, yeah, essentially. Let's see if we get the closure. So the only thing I'd require also would be to potentially create some liquidity to sweep. So say we close above here and maybe get a bounce and then sweep it out. That's what I'd want to see, because I'd want to see this get taken. That's the sweep. That's the final thing I'd want to see. Vandal, usually I don't know. So the trade I took earlier, I just saw it pulling out and I entered. With the first. I'd also want to be careful of, looks like we're going to get the closure, of the high we trade into the range also. Because it's good we could keep breaking these. That's the worst drawing I've ever done, but I don't want to be taking long some up here. Wow, that was looks like a snake. So I'm not going to stream from 10 AM tomorrow just because Dave has scheduled a stream in the group, so I will be watching Dave. How's the Robins? I was really hoping ICT was going to pull some out of the bag. It is yet to looking like it. I reckon I'd have a better chance than the Robins than ICT at this point. Not necessarily, because you can just see you can see the smaller zones. So smaller zones are essentially just fractals. So let me just get a 15-second zone. Um, that, for example, let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute. Okay, maybe it's a bit too small, you can't really see it. Oh, click the 5 minute, that's why. But see this fractal here? That is the 15-second or the 5-second swing. So from the 1 minute, I can essentially just see everything on the 5 second or lower. Yeah, I was talking to C Pope on Twitter, and he told me that advice. How when he's like 3 handles in profit, he'll trail it to 1 handle. He says he does get stopped out a damn lot, but profit is profit, eh? These 1 second flips after sweeps. Yeah, he does trail really fast. It's quite impressive actually. Yeah, I came from ICT also. I looked at his YouTube community tab earlier, and I think he's streaming later this week. So I have no idea what's going on with him in the Robins. Fractal is basically his own, yeah, essentially, yeah. So this wick is a down move on a lower time frame, and so a lot of the time there is no need to move away from it. Yeah, I used to love ICT's rants, the Shotgun Sundays, Saturdays was it? They used to be very motivational. I do appreciate what ICT has done. I feel like as traders we all need to get yelled at from time to time. So ICT's wife, I haven't really seen what's gone on. Yeah, I haven't really seen what you mentioned about his wife. It's 50% of a 5 second zone. Ah, okay, yeah, I think I did see something. To be fair, it is a year-long competition regardless. Everyone was during the first week asking where he was at and stuff, and it's a damn year long. So a limit order for the 50% was the first thing Dave told us to do, just to observe what price does and stuff. But the more I've done it, the more I've required different things. Yeah, the shotgun side is fun. Remember ICT's damn his last Twitter space when he was leaving. He was like, it's gonna be an hour tops. I went to bed after watching for 4 hours or so, and woke up and it was still going. So like I said, if I would want to enter on the 15 minute, I'd want to see this like build some liquidity here to sweep and then take it. So to build some liquidity here to accumulate some before manipulating. Pope, yeah, I do look at Pope's images and stuff he sent. Yeah, so candlestick shift flips. So like the one we got here, if you're looking back testing, we don't always get returns 50%. So we got whatever that was. So 50% was down here where we'd expect it to, but that's where you need to find ways to either sit it out and just think, oh, it didn't come to it, so move on to the next, or find a way to engage in that. Hey, Kishi and Arl, nice to see you. Good trading today. I haven't seen that many charts posted in today. Oh, there's a few. There is a few. Feels like we very well could be doing that, but we've got our third swing, so we're going into the fourth, so it is not ideal for a long. We are getting closer to the middle of the range. Starting daylight savings just kicked in here. Yeah, there's a month in the UK which is March where it's an hour early for us, but it's just gone back now as well. So 2:30 p.m. for me, New York starts. 1:30 a.m. Damn, where are you from? Damn, that'd kill me. Damn, 1:30 a.m. New Zealand. Done 5 points from 8:30 or free reaction. Nice. What was it? So 50% of that. We need to see the manager of TradingView. There's just something going on with the clicking. I need like a TradingView counter every time it's mugged me off. Taranaki, damn. Oh, 5 to AM for PM session. I'm trading an Apex account currently, an Apex PA account. I just don't see really any point in using your own funded account when, say, for $200 you can get access to 2.5k of money, so you're already 10 times the value or more of what you already paid. There is also benefits to being able to like withdraw when you want and stuff, but for 10 times the value, I just think prop firms are so useful. Uh, Just in a poll to find out negative and positive trading days. Let's see how everyone did. 100% green. Let's go. Damn, everyone's killing it. That's what I like to see. We could get a bounce now, maybe. Let's do it. What did I say? Oh, I was. Damn, I was messing with my damn YouTube settings, man. Had a long at 301.75. Is that? Oh, was that this? Oh, did you just get filled in? Did you just get filled there? This is exactly what I mentioned. I wanted some accumulation and a wick through it into the 50%. So that's the extra kick I was mentioning with the 50% that I found, like a good, like even if it's a low put in on purpose to be swept, it can be still really nice. See, look at that reaction. I was fumbling with my damn YouTube settings. Damn, 93% green today. Let's go. Every day is a profitable day with DTFX. No, I cancelled off the first pop. Damn, that's unlucky, man. Shot of a 10 handle. That's what I saw every time I was taking these 50% taps. I was just getting cooked right the way through. I couldn't figure out why, but I was essentially then being the sweep. It was sweeping my stop loss and then going in the right way. So sometimes you won't get this manipulation, the accumulation, sorry. But then you just sit out. The sweep's so clean. I saw like there's been quite a few of us that have been using it a lot more, and so good to see. And it's funny because since the first stream, Dave was saying it to us, but we in one ear out the other. And that's the thing with holding on for the high. I think you'd get cooked right now. That's why I just love taking the one-to-ones and getting out. The stress of trying to now decide what to do with your stop loss, getting in here and chaos. Um, I've just fully took all my stuff. Oh, I think I did it wrong. Green Day. That's pretty impressive. About 20 people, 90% out of Green Day. Oh, 89. How does I think some questionable maths going on at YouTube. 89% green and 10% red. Sell from 312. Why would you? Here, maybe. And can you sell from 312? Why would you be selling from 312? I'm confused. You mean from this 312? 5 seconds. Oh, is it this potentially? Ah, is it this? This tap? Is that what you mean? And break even, trying to. I think the main bit about what Charles does is securing one handle or a couple of ticks or. Yeah, you could sell it because you have had a flip on the 5 second, but you just need to be aware that it is against the trend right now. So the 1 minute is bullish. So when you're against the trend, you want to be taking profits quick. I'm not going to say if it's right to sell or not though, because that's all on you. It's definitely possible because you did get 5 points out of the area. Gave 12 pretty damn quick. Maybe a sweep from this low now. Oh, okay. What zones do we have here? Um, It's got partially mitigated. Skip the 50% just. Is that? Yeah. It's partially mitigated, but this zone, yeah, this one you're looking at. Yes, we did get some mitigation, but not 50%. So I reckon we could get another bounce out of there. Just gonna get rid of that. We did have a bit of a reaction. Let's see. Where's my damn line gone? Give me the line. Four handles. Let's see what we do here. Looks juicy. Yeah, it does look quite nice. Cooking these lows here. People trying along to go to heaven. Ooh, there's the top. Oh, don't want a damn arrow, man. First zone after the flip. Oh, looks like we're off. Five swings down on the 5 second. That is very true. Very true. I feel like it's something that I do need to be pay a bit more attention to. Oh yeah, that's very true. To the T, almost. So irresponsible. Thanks, dude. It's good to hear. So I've said I'm probably going to stream most days just for accountability reasons. And then on days when Dave streams, I'll either stream afterwards or I'll skip that day. Just because I still want to watch the man teach. Is that 10 handles? Yep. But we actually didn't take the low first, so I'm still expecting another reaction potentially out of here. So let's see what it does. Okay, did I miss anything? Okay, no. I didn't miss the damn sweep. % win rate. I wish. Does Dave do anything with fib projections? No, he doesn't. No. If it's what I think you mean, where it's say like the ICT ones, where there's the yeah, he doesn't. Thanks, Tom. Thank you. Thank you. What was the higher time frame used to frame your trade? So currently it's just been essentially at a 50-minute range. Top of the range, bottom of the range. Not looking to really trade something that's going to go all the way up here, just taking what we get. Not seen many likes as yet. Plug my brother if you like the stream, hit the like button. Appreciate it, dude. The only thing I use the tool for is to mark out 30, 50, 70. Yeah, I basically just use the 50, just because I haven't been taught how to use the 30 and 70 correctly yet. So I'll wait until bullish flip. What candlestick structure? That's true. High, low. Very true, and we did come to the 50% this time. Nice spot. Did you take that the 50% tap? How long did it take you to reach profitability? Well, I've been trading for I kind of want to say 2 years. The first like 6 months was kind of on and on, then ICT, and then 6 months of DTFX. But it was only really recently I've had like good results with strict rules and following them. Whenever I stick to my rules, I essentially don't lose the trade. It's when DJ and Kyle appears. DJ and Kyle's win rate is like 2%. He used to love long in the top of the range. I did got it at 6 points. Nice. So I first started off trading crypto. I was like, I think that's like what a lot of people got into first. Um, then I found ICT, which I traded for about a year and a bit, and then probably more towards 2 years. And then I got into DTFX in around October, November. Yeah, man, DJ and Kyle, he loves to. This used to be me a couple months ago, like just like a long right up here. I used to never take a 1-to-1. I don't know what was my problem, but I used to just love longing to tops. That's hence the watermark on my chart. I needed to see it. I used to think these big green bullish candles that bullish means buying. DJ Imran had so much toilet paper trailing, it was ridiculous. I think we all have that DJ in us that we have to fight. Average down on my negative positions are me too, dude. Don't give me the deja vu. Last 30 minutes of PA, so essentially up until we did get a flip here, but I'm thinking this could be the first flip is the fake. Trailing your highs and lows is the best thing you can do to be intact with what's just happened. So this was the last low we put in and a high. This validated this high. So from there we've gone. Cannot see that because of the damn color. So just trailing your highs and lows. So this is the high. this is the high, sorry, this is the low. That validated this. And then we've got closure beneath here, but in video, is it 2? 1? 1 or 2, one of the two. The first candlestick structure can be fake. But Dave always says half your battle is trailing your highs and lows. So from 10:30, when I'm permitted to take a trade, I have no idea what I just clicked. Look, I've just been trying my highs and lows, and it's allowed me to keep on side. So if on the 5 minutes, it's your thing to what about the purple line? So the purple line's with the bearish move down this earlier. But again, it's the same thing. Is this low? Is this high? Is this low? And what makes it low is the fact we close beneath here. We've got this high or that one. This low, this high, and it just keeps you on the right side. So that's 50% of the battle, he always says. The last purple line, so this is what I'm looking for, maybe a sweep, so I'm potentially looking for this, and a little reaction out of it. Just like how we got here, we had this green line here, swept it, and a reaction out. Why'd you wait till 10:30? Time doesn't matter. Basically because of the 9:30 open, it can be kind of like a wick. Is it a wick saw? Something saw? Wax? I don't know. I think it's what ICT used to call it. Where it's like opens and there's a lot of volatility like this. This just looks like chaos to me. So an hour later, kind of give it times to cool down. Whipsaw, that's it. Don't know what I was saying. But this just, I don't know. I don't want to trade that. Also, getting a stop loss can be retail symmetry, yeah, 100%. Also, trying to get like a stop loss in here. Like, look at this green candle. This green candle's 27 points. So trying to get a stop loss on these is just too big. Also, it's that double top that runs the lows in the higher time frame. Which this one, this double top, we didn't run this low. If we see last purple line, isn't there a market structure shift? For here, so technically this is our protected low as we traded down, closed above. But the first split we have can be fake. So we just need to keep that in mind that we could then still trade above here. But yeah, technically this is a flip. It does also look like it that we're going to keep going. But I know a lot of traders in DTFX that do just trade from 9:30. But as you can just visibly see here, let me mark 10:30 up, like it just won't click. So from here, look at this compared to these nice clean swings. It just looks way cleaner. I'm probably going to stream until 2 o'clock, see if I can get another trade in. How can you recognize it? If anything, just narrative. Narrative's really the only thing you can really do to. So you've got a really strong inclination that we're going to trade up to here for some reason. There's the Sibi thing here, whatever. Say if you've got a strong inclination and we flip here, you kind of think we're still kind of going to magnetize towards that. That's the only thing I really know to. But it's just kind of something to keep in mind that the first flip can be fake. So if your click's not clicking, yeah, I don't know if it's me or TradingView. I've so many times today I've clicked and it's just been like, nope, sorry, you're not having that tool. When do you decide to stop taking trades? So my new rules indicate after 2 wins in a row, I stop. I'll stop on the PA at least. I could maybe do some eval trades or something, but 2 wins and that's me done because the end goal is to obviously have 20 Apex accounts, and 2 wins is a ridiculous amount of money. No, Dark King, I just trade DTFX now. I do know some people that use DTFX and ICT concepts together, but I just think for me it fits my personality better just with scalping and being able to trade ranges and stuff, because you do see them a lot. Fake flip can also be recognized by not putting in a valid higher low on a higher time frame by a shallow confirm phase. Ah, that is very true. That is very true. I'm also gonna copy that real quick and put it in my my little notebook, because that is good info. Point of train every day, yeah, that is one of the things. Like ICT, the days of waiting, it was just. I feel like it was also making DJ and Kyle come out more. He was he'd get bored. He'd be scratching to click that buy button. And I also think the days where if you're only taking 3 trades or something, you take one loser with a low win rate, it just kind of kills your mental. Whereas if you're just taking 1-to-1s and you have 78% win rate, it's just way better for your trading psychology. That's also a reason why I love taking 1-to-1s. This is also a perfect example of the model I love. This. So here's your zone. This is like your accumulation. Accumulating here, drop down, tap in, sweep these lows out. This is left unmitigated, and then a reaction out. So that is essentially the setup I love taking. I think I found that on Twitter the other day, maybe. Oh, it was actually posted by someone else. I'm not sure I actually found that from. I think it was Twitter. So I'm still trying to see what happens if we sweep this. How to scale from 1-to-1s to 3 hours, do you mean? I guess you just have to learn how to hold trades more, like recognizing the trades that are. So if you know you're getting in at the very top of the range and you're expecting a low to be taken because we're in a range, we're in a 50-minute range, you'd expect that we're going to go top to bottom, top to bottom, bottom to top. Once you get in here, that it kind of let you know that you can hold it for longer than just one that's a little sweep here and back in. Being on the right side of the market, you'll be able to hold it for longer. Which in the playlist, Dave does talk about how to find trades that you can hold for longer. Firmly believe that about high win rate and psychology, yeah. 100%. If you're winning all the time, and well, or winning 60-70% of the time, winning more than you're losing, it would just make you feel better than say a 30% win rate and losing more than you win, but your RR's higher. I'd always prefer the win rate to be higher. And also, the more trades you take, the more like the better you can improve upon. You can. Like ICT, I was taking like 3 to 4 trades a week, so I wasn't getting enough trades in to be able to improve. Well, I was, but it was slow. It was a slow process. We're still very bearish. 3 to 5 minute swing low. This, it, damn, these arrows kind of jarring. It's not ideal as we are closing in on being essentially in the middle of the range. But it looks like we can be going into, we are creating a bit of an idiot box here, or a range, whatever you want to call it. To a range inside of a range inside of a range. Ranges are the things I want to improve on the most, because you do see them quite a lot in trading. Even if it's just a little range like this, on the 5 second, the same things will apply. Sweep that low there, the little low here, and back in. But you just see ranges all over the place. Still M1, so more 50-minute for maybe a zone or something. Might be a hidden SND, so maybe like this or something like that. But higher time frames, higher time frame zones with 1-minute flips can be really nice. Which is what Dave does go over in the masterclass. Do you take a trade within a range? If we're at the very bottom, I can take a long, yeah. So you want in a range, you want what Dave says extremes. So you want the very top to be a wick to take the top. So like the one this morning. So this is the top of the range. So we came all the way above it, we wicked, and then we traded back in. So they're the type of like extreme trades you want to be taking, but all of this in the middle is just noise. But until like a couple of weeks ago, I did used to just ignore ranges because I used to struggle trading them. Which if you don't know how to trade it, obviously don't trade it. Trade what you're most confident with. You don't want to risk your money on something you're not too confident on. In fact, that's the best bit about Dave's mentorship because there's no extra or really extra sauce or all this extra information we're getting that's hidden from the main course. It's mainly just mentorship and advice from somewhere who has been where we're trying to go. So he has all this information and advice for us, and that's by far where I get value for money. Damn, I had up to 76 views today. We're still at 68. Tight ranges are very good to scout for a few points. Last candle, high, low. Yeah, yeah. How do you know when you can use the fractal or SNDR or the 50%? Just backtesting really. You can use every one of them. So we just here. It's a random swing. 50% it delivered. So your 1-to-1 would be where this green candle is. And it's that. Let's see if the next one delivered. So it did. So we tapped in on this wick here, and the high got delivered just here, even though we did end up taking the low. So either take read with demo money or whatever, and just see whichever one because they all do work, but you just can't just slap one of these in a shot. How big is this range? 10. whatever you struggle with the most, I'd recommend you backtest. That's what I do. That's how I improved with ranges. I had no idea how to trade them. I was scared to trade ranges because I just kind of got chopped up in the middle. I had very few stressful nights trying to learn ranges, but mm-mm. How do you personally backtest? Did you start looking at P&L and only test range? So the first thing I did after backtesting, after I got told to do this by someone in the group, one of the strong traders, it was ignore, don't focus on trades. So do your trading from oh, so do your trades from just observing price. Don't focus on taking entries. So I'm gonna see if this now comes back up in potential buy entry. Mm-mm. What zone is that from? 272 origin. Ah, it's down here. Okay. Quick action for 5 seconds. That was nice. There we go. Beautiful. I actually shorted into it and then longed it. See, that's exactly what I mean. It's crazy how someone can be doing the complete opposite, but we can both make money. Did anyone take that bounce? The 50% tap maybe delivered here. Anyone managed to get that? That was exactly what we were looking for. So like, Scout, yes sir, big brain. Nice. That's exactly just like that model. So accumulate in here to sweep and back in. Do you also have... This is just essentially a range for now. Top of it, bottom of it. Got it. Do you have one set? Pretty much for now anyway. It's overall I'm bearish. Okay. It's nice to see we're all thinking the same thing. I think we run lows. Potentially, yeah. We do have this area that we've mitigated multiple times that we could run. Like Dave also mentioned. Maybe we're gonna go a bit higher. 6 from there, but the tap from here was really nice. 6 handle stop and we got up to 11. 1 to undelivered super fast. Sweep taps Khabib. If you look at the 5 minute, we came back to the 5 minute structure flip. Ah, this one? Yeah, I see what you mean. So this could be considered a weak low because we didn't go higher. Yeah, my Discord is just me. It's kind of like a notepad type thing. It's just for all my notes and backtesting and stuff like that. It's hitting. Nice, man. Good to hear. I'm gonna be watching Dave's NFP stream from last week later on. I can't do it, man. As soon as I see that save button, it's got to be clicked. Oh, it's kind of funny that someone notices, but soon as my eyesight sees it, it's goddamn, it's got to be clicked. That's funny. Range is in full effect. So we could well be cooking the low. Let's see, let's see. There we go. Another sweep of this maybe in? Because we still have this maybe that we could be coming to. I'm gonna leave that there just for and clean some of this rubbish off. That was the sweep we had. We got nice reaction out of. We get rid of that as well. So we could be coming back up to here just because it's the 50% to mitigate this swing. Because that is our protected high currently. But we'll see. Kyle 40 ticks, how pips? Is 40 ticks not 40 pips? Let's see. Forty ticks is 160 pips, I believe. Is this what that's saying? I know, because that's 40 handle. Yeah, I'm not really sure what pips are. I've never really traded Forex. Best thing to do would just be put ticks to pips calculator maybe. I'm pretty sure you can work it out on TradingView, but I'm just not entirely sure. 40 handles is 160 pips, so I think. I think I'm gonna close up at 2 PM and go get some food. Just see how this zone holds and potentially the low. Oh, here we go again. So we could be coming up for this 50% mitigation because that also doesn't count because we didn't close below here. Four ticks per 1 point, yeah. I just don't have any clue what a pip is. Each tick and NQ is $5 per contract, yeah. What is a pip though? Does anyone have any clue what a pip is? Any forex traders? Do any of you have limits on how many trades you take a day? What is any amount of wins or losses before you have to stop? Difference between the bid and ask in forex. Yeah, the spreads can be quite bad in forex. I heard. All I know is one pip move is $1.54. Ah, it's the digits after the cents of the dollar move. Ah, okay. And the pipette is the 50. The pipette. I've never heard pipette before. Don't know if you play my leg or not. After an live, I came from Dave's tweet. So this is actually the first day I've done it. I was planning on it, and then Dave made a tweet to say that he wants some of his students to go live. So it was my call in. Most days, Monday to Friday, I'm probably going to stream for about 10 a.m. New York time, unless Dave is live, in fact, himself, and then I will be watching Dave, and I'll perhaps stream afterwards. Gender that bit. So yeah, most days I'm probably going to stream just for accountability. Less likely to do any stupid stuff if I know earlier Dave was in the stream, and I know if Dave was stood behind me, a lot of the stupid mistakes I've made in the past I wouldn't have made if he was breathing down my neck. As would a lot of us, I reckon. I think that's what a lot of us need, just Dave stood behind us yelling at us. Let's see what we do here. How are we going to come mitigate this area? This could be the final, and there's also this here. So mitigation up, and then if this low is going to get cooked, because as someone said in chat, this is technically a weak low as we're failing to go any higher. If we do, a lot of ifs in trading. So I just absolutely whacked my mic. Aces, you've just been promoted, fella.
Order filled.
Oh my god, that scared the life out of me. I'm so sorry if that scared anyone. Oh my god.
Order cancelled.
I'm not gonna lie, I was in that trade so long, I forgot I even had the damn order there. That caught me off guard. How loud is that, by the way? Is it loud? Damn, that trade felt like forever. Not too loud. Oh, okay. It's loud in my ear. Loud enough for me to check my ninja. That's funny. I remember Dave mentioning something about that, saying like, "Don't worry, it's only my target hitting. Don't get excited," or something like that. To say like, "I'll ask." Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's okay. Hit my TP and just. So that trade was from this zone still, but I held for a bigger one-to-one. I didn't take this one. In hindsight, that would have been a better one, but hey, I took one. I should let me just show it. Would be make more sense. Um, it was a sweep from here, and my stop loss was here, 17277 up to here. That did catch me off guard though. I forgot that was there. So now I have come back into this 50%. So let's see if we're gonna go higher or take the low. Shoot, I thought I left an order. I mean, it's a good one to hear. I'd rather hear target filled than stop filled. I once left one of my stop losses there by accident and came back like 4 hours later to see my trade open. Oh my god, the anxiety I had. Definitely want to click cancel every time I'm done. 2 for 2 today, so that's me done for trades. I might trade an eval later. Order filled. When did you decide to graduate from previous? So moving away from just these. So I think the main reason Dave told us to do it was also it is a good way of getting involved and like a mechanical way. So there's no like deciding that there is a 50% and that is where you enter. And it also seeing it play out, you'll kind of get more ideas, which is where I got the sweep from. Sorry, I can't really. It was probably like February. I moved away from it. I want to say. But Dave also does recommend taking 150 trades, just trailing your highs and lows and 50% taps, just because taking 150 trades, you'll figure out so much just from watching it happen 150 times. So let me just look at Dave's schedule for tomorrow and see what time the stream potentially is. The 9th. So we do have a stream at 10 o'clock. So whatever time Dave's stream finishes, I'll probably just turn it on then to do. I reckon it'll be like 11:30 perhaps, and stream the afternoon. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream and catch you tomorrow if you want to come by. Cheers, everyone.